what's happening here?
I'm going to start prepping the balsami.
I suppose we should have some backstory. We're about to have a Lovo. It's not the best day for it here in Suva, but it's always a good day to eat Lovo, so let's go. What are you doing? What is this?
These are the Dalo leaves.
Yeah. And what, for those that don't know, what are you going to make with these? And what's Dalo? Dalo is a root crop
Yes, it is.
that is very popular in the Pacific Islands, in particular Fiji. We prefer cassava, which is tapioca,
That's right.
but Dalo is very popular here. And
So
these are the
Dalo
leaves. What is it called? Ntoke in Bowen? Mbele? Is that Mbele? No.
Roro.
Roro.
Yeah.
So what's Mbele? I thought Roro was the actual...
Bell is closer to silver beet.
Right.
So.
I thought Roro was actually the end result. You know how something starts off as... Anyway.
I guess so. I don't know.
Leaves are different,
Yeah,
called
right,
differently
I know
to
what
the
you mean,
actual thing that is made from them. So these are beautiful. What a beautiful color. Do they have a scent, a fragrance? No.
Not really. But yeah, so I'm gonna clean it and wash it and get it ready for balsam.
And what do we do with these?
I'm gonna use the rind. I'm gonna put that in the coconut cream.
Mmm.
In the rind only.
Yum.
That goes into the Lovo with the cream and stuff. You'll see.
Okay,
When we're prepping
okay,
it.
okay. Sounds good. What are you doing, my darling? Well, I know what you're doing.
I'm taking the rind off the lemon.
So yes, you're just it's a fine grate that you're doing though.
Yes, so I'm gonna mix this in with the coconut milk.
Right. Oof, that's a beautiful combination, coconut milk and lime rind.
Yeah.
Because you're doing this.
Smell the rind.
Oh my goodness! Woof! Oh wow! Whoa! Wow! Wow! Oh my goodness! Right. Ah. Okay, I'm sorry. That was just
It's lovely, huh?
marvelous. Oh, look! The sun came out just as I inhaled.
So yeah.
Oh, that's right. There were two limes. No, wait. Is this lemon?
Yes, lemon.
This is Fijian lemon.
Yeah, Moli Karo.
Moli Karo. And it's called thus because of the way it the skin looks, which is what?
Karo.
Karo. And Moli is
I
the
think-
lemon.
Yes, I think.
Either way, it means mottled skin, lemon.
Yeah.
Right?
I guess
Well,
so.
one of those things.
I guess so. I think that's it.
So, darling, you think that this is boring because you just said we'll film the washing. You don't think this is interesting? It's because it's the tedious part. It's oh so easy for me to have said, oh, let's have a novel. Oh my goodness, this is preparation as art. I find this fascinating. I mean, no one thinks about all this. Because, okay, the washing has got a romantic feel to it. We're cleansing it, not just for practical reasons. Let's face it, all spirituality is based on practicality. We're not just washing it for hygienic, practical reasons, etc., health reasons. We're washing it to honor its soul, as a living being.
Yeah.
Gosh, what did you sound? Look, let's just take it as fact that what I just said was fact, okay? Let's understand. No, you don't have to. I know you understand, but anyone else listening to this is probably going, okay, what have I stumbled across? What kind of woo-woo is this shit? No. Oops, are we allowed to swear? I'm just saying that everything needs to be thanked for its existence. And it's the fact that it ceased to exist for our sustenance, you know, because plants sustain the earth, etc., and all that. So it's a cycle. So that's why we wash it, and we have this lovely cleansing, practical thing going on. But this is fascinating to me.
Yeah.
Well, darling, this is the hard work. This is the work that, you know, everybody else does, and the CEO gets the praise, and the director gets the praise, you know, or the actor gets the praise, you know?
Sure.
But this is the editing. The fuck, does the editor ever get the praise for how a movie ends up? Or, thank gosh, not the blame. Because sometimes it's all in the editing.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, when it is all crap, the editor does get credit.
Well, there you go.
But when it's good.
That's right, you're right. When it's crap, the editor does get that crap credit. The crap edit. Because, yes, but it is all in the editing. It's all in what you put in and leave out or choose to show. Like that. But I think that's amazing because I'm fascinated by what you're doing here. I hope the viewer is as fascinated as I am. And you're doing that because it's not good for the wrapping, or is it because it's like sometimes you know how you've got to supposedly milk a cucumber?
Yeah.
Right. Which I always found fascinating. Like, why am I doing this? Okay, I'll do it because it was weirdly scientific. It's like, what the fuck is going on here? Even as a kid, that's the only thing I really liked doing.
Yeah. Apparently, this is to so.
Oh, and scraping coconut. Yes, sorry. This is to what, Dalo?
Reduce the itch factor.
Right.
So, Roro is famous for its itchy.
So who the
Famous for
hell
being
ate it first?
Itchy.
Man,
So
I
there's a
want
way
to find the descendants of that person. Yeah.
There's a way to make it that reduces the itch, or there's no itch at all. So I think these things help. I don't know.
You're stirring a memory. I have a vague memory of my mother maybe trying to tell me, and I'm like, not taking anything in. Or something, or conversation I overheard about how, you know, kajuaine. So something mustn't kajua, which is the Fiji bath for its itchy. Make sure it doesn't scratch, you know, so cut this off, or something like that. I do remember. Right.
So, yeah.
Well,
Oops.
but I don't know what we were using Dalo leaves for. Bhaji? Do we make bhaji from Dalo leaves?
Yeah, you guys
Or
have
Sena? I think we use bhaji or
that
Dalo.
fried thing.
Yeah, for the fried thing. I like that fried
Yeah, I
thing.
love it.
It's Sena.
Is it? That's what it is?
Yeah,
okay.
and that's what I don't know, because I don't know why. But either way, I do know that any of the... Maybe so they tried to replicate something from their homeland, this set of Indians, and they couldn't find the leaf. So, and they tried these leaves, but these leaves were itchy. But they found a way to make it not itchy for whatever they wanted. And if it wasn't good enough, then they thought, well, they'll make something else. So maybe Sena and all that came out of it. It was very clever. The Tokay and what they, you know, lived off, and the Indo and what they adapted to is amazing. Oh, what wonderful, wonderful races. I wish they coexisted happier than they do. You know, they do. They can't they acknowledge how happy they are to coexist? They have so much fun together. They have so much fun trading each other's culture and food. I mean, who is the best Tokay food cook we know? Your
My
mother. Who is?
Indian.
Yeah. Because who taught you all this, darling?
Oh, my mom. I mean, this is watching my mom, so yeah, just taking things in.
Well, see, that's your skill too, because I too was beside my mother in the kitchen and like, oh wow, she does this magic thing and opens cupboards, and I get chocolate cake, or I feel like eating roti and something, and I asked for it, and all of a sudden she just tucked her sari around her waist, her sari dupatta drape, and like 2 minutes later, I had roti and curry. This is how spoiled I was by her.
Sure.
So pampered, so adored. And this is what you are to me, you do to me. You pamper me when it comes to my palate. I think because my mother knew I really appreciated, I loved taste,
Sure. You do though.
I love, 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 and appreciate so deeply. And this art, oh my goodness, it's all just such art, my darling. Everything's art. Everything is art, but it requires the artist, the right artist, the correct person to bring that art out, to make it apparent. So you say everybody can draw, and I say to you, no. We all have the feeling and want to. We want to be able to draw. We wish we could. We all want to play with pencils and colors, etc. We all make rainbows and W's that look like birds flying off into the sunset. We all do that. But only certain people can really create the art. Likewise music, likewise singing, likewise anything. Everyone can press a shutter on a camera, but only artists, photographers capture the art of whatever it is around us that we want to capture, the photons that come together to create imagery. So so maybe everyone can cook except me. But perhaps I really understood my limitation, that I am not the artist here. My artistry lies elsewhere when it comes to food. And only you have been able to see that and bring it out in me. And then working at our restaurant together, understanding myself and understanding that, oh my God, my best trait, I have always said, is that I can see the best in people and I can bring it out in them. And I reflect something that I see back to them, and that makes them want to be better. Some fail spectacularly and then blame me. Here comes the romantic part. Bathing the leaves, cleansing them.
Hydrophobic.
I'm sorry, my Toke sisters and brothers and family and non-binaries. Dalo does not taste like anything. I'm sorry, it doesn't. It tastes like the feeling of full. So it fills them up and stops hunger from seeping in, I feel. Because it doesn't taste like anything. If you were to ask me what Dalo tastes like, I'll say it tastes like a hard velvet bite. It tastes like the texture of hard velvet. And when I say hard velvet's never going to be hard. It's just going to be tougher. So at least you get a bite and not just a sink through air. Right now, I don't know what I'm saying. But Dalo is tasteless. Sorry. You can fry it and you can do other things to it, but that's embellishing something. That's just adding flavor. Because you can't draw flavor out of Dalo.
It's like chicken, huh?
Well, chicken, yes. You can add flavor. You seem to have a knack for it, though. to draw flavor out of chicken. You have a real knack for drawing flavor out of meat. That's amazing. You're the first person I know. And this is my objectivity, because you know I'm quite a critique. It has not fared me well, this trait of mine. Whoops. So, yes, you seem to do that, but Dalo doesn't have taste. That's it. I said it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You seem to not agree, darling? Or do you agree?
Well, it has a taste, but yeah, it's bland. It's like chicken.
It's bland,
Chicken has
so
a
it has
taste.
no taste.
So
it has
chicken
texture.
has a taste, but it's just
It has an absence of taste that is almost a taste.
So like chicken.
That's why everything tastes like chicken. Because chicken doesn't have a taste, as you've said.
Yeah.
But the taste, well, you say, no, as I have said, but you understand that that lack of taste is a taste.
Yeah.
So, but Dalo, no. But the first people found a way to really, really, really do things with it. I'm surprised they haven't, maybe they do. Do they have infrastructure things made, building material made out of Dalo?
I don't think so.
Like, do they have paper made out of Dalo and stuff? This leaf? I mean, why wasn't it made into a material? Look at this amazing thing. This leaf that you're just showing me is hydrophobic and therefore protective. Why don't they have raincoats made out of this material or other protective material or just clothing?
Can you make clothes out of
We don't know, though. Yes, we can. We're making it out of cotton and hemp. There is a way to make things out of everything.
Okay, so,
Human beings have
okay.
found that way. So what I'm saying to you, why has anyone not taken it further and understood something about this Dalo leaf, which seems to repel water, which is fascinating. This is what I'm saying. It protected the first people who got here. They were able to get shelter from it, from the relentless rain, which makes this country so lush. So tropical and lush. Green, it's so green. The colors are so vivid. Reds are red. Pinks and pink. All shades of pink. Sometimes the water washes it out too much. But there is a nice balance somewhere for a few months and everything is just so luscious. Oof. And at various times the root crops and fruit are better than the others because that's a better time for them to grow. I speak with no knowledge of agriculture. I just speak with some with a vivid imagination. This is beautiful. Look at how I don't know if this is picking up, but the sound behind us is Mr. MacKenzie, who, by the way, dear viewer, is an old school teacher of mine, not of mine personally, because during that time at Suva Grammar School in the 80s, 70s, 80s, women, females, girls were not allowed to do woodwork, and that was like, why? How dare you? So anyway, he was a cool teacher who did all that. So he's out there sharpening his knife because he's about to go hunt. Wild fish.
Wild fish.
Wild fish. Wow, this is beautiful. Look at how beautiful this is. This vivid green. The other side, its counterpart, a lighter green to take in less sun. So only one side gets that green, so that the underside provides shelter from rain and sun. Why has this not been studied for its properties, sun protection factor properties? Maybe it has, and we just don't know it. I certainly have not heard of it. They've taken other leaf sorts But this not only protects from sun, because look at how pale it is, so that means the sun, you know, because it's so dark on this side, right? So it takes in all the chlorophyll, right?
Yeah.
The colour, and that's what... Now someone's going to hear this and go, oh my gosh, aha! And next thing, they're going to have a Dalo leaf product for clothing and for skincare and for protection. Dalo leaf umbrellas. God, I'm just giving away all the ideas. Somebody invest in us and we'll break it down for you how to do it.
Should make a Dalo leaf shaped umbrella.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying.
There it is.
Look how beautiful that is. Look how each one becomes one sheaf or section of the umbrella. And you could put it to bamboo and tie it with mangi. Oh my goodness.
Should make one. Huh?
We should absolutely. So I know that you make frames, darling. You can very well make an easy bamboo frame or wood frame for an umbrella, right?
Yeah.
Is Mr. MacKenzie scraping coconut?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we must go then.
Okay.
To the bat cave.
Yeah, go down.
To
Check out what he's doing.
To the Lovo cave.
Told us to start this and you took off to the west. Sorry.
Coconuts. Let's talk coconuts, darling. What's going on
So
here?
I'm going to tell you how to get a straight crack on the shell like that.
Right, so we've just
Straight
watched
edges.
Mr. MacKenzie,
Yeah.
but regular viewers know how good you are at doing it this too. So,
sometimes when you crack a coconut, it gets all jagged and stuff.
Right.
So to get it nice and straight like that,
yes.
every coconut has a set of eyes. So you've got three dots there.
Right.
The eyes have the lids. So that one doesn't have a lid. So if you
All
look
right.
real close, you can see
Whoa.
that the eyes have lids.
Oh my
So-
gosh, now this is going to make people not want to eat coconut, darling.
And
Looks like this.
This one. So you can see that one. Can you
Yes.
see the eyes there?
Well,
It's these two.
yes, those two. Right, all right.
Right. So that line between the eyes is where you crack the
Oh
coconut.
my god, so it's the cranium.
Yeah. So you that's the line
Yeah,
where you hit to get that straight crack.
okay.
So
So
you go
not,
bang.
so
So if you hit it-
perpendicular to it, not
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. So the line that runs between the eyes. So over here is where you crack it. Not here. See, there's lines going there.
Yeah.
And there. Not there and not there. That's the line
Okay.
to get the straight cut.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Sure.
Yeah.
But
So.
it's fantastic. Who taught you this, my darling?
My father.
Wow, that's beautiful. And your father, let's for the viewers, your father is from,
Lambas.
and he's half Tokay, half Chinese.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that's why you have knowledge of such things. Oh, for me?
Yeah.
Yum. That was great. This is why I used to love scraping. That's the only thing I could do. But somehow they never got the same amount from me as they did from the others.
You want to turn this down?
Sorry, honey?
I'll get a chair for you.
No, I'm good, Mr. MacKenzie. This is poetry. It's so beautiful. Sound.
Okay. Go.
This is making me cry. This is beautiful.
Sandhya, what's the time now?
It's 2 o'clock. Oh, it's 1 o'clock.
Oh. So 3 o'clock. 4. Put in 1 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah? It's okay.
Yeah. Sounds good. This does sound good. It's rhythmic. Hello. Hello. I love watching my husband do anything. He is so capable and it's so sexy. This is new and it's oof. Just as sexy. Watch.
Okay, good. Get the powder out.
Mosquitoes.
Small ones, very small ones. Kinder,
What was it?
Your newspaper? Lady fucker wants me to put this two up.
When did you build this, Mr. MacKenzie?
Oh. Actually, I was in America when this thing was made.
Okay.
Here you can try some of those things, huh? Yeah. Sit. Sit.
bit more this, eh?
Sorry, Duane, this is my chopping board.
Whoop, better not throw that.
I'll just throw anything in the fire, right?
Yes, darling, we know, Mr. MacKenzie. If something's there to throw, Duane will throw it. By mistake, has no idea. I lost a pair of very lovely boots because of that. It's all right, my beloved. I'll let you live it down one day.
Not today.
Mosquitoes love me.
What's stuff inside? Oh, there it is. Where there's smoke, there's fire. There's not my chopping board too in the middle there.
What?
No, I'm just okay.
Wow. Stir. I'm sure Mr. MacKenzie used to do this to all the students.
That Duane? All done? Going or no?
Ooh, lovely smell.
Not catching, huh?
You have some paper too, please.
That's what we needed.
Look at these. It's all ritual, all races, all cultures have rituals of preparation. I don't understand why we don't recognize that all cultures have this. It all revolves around fire. Chopping board. Mr. MacKenzie, you're naughty. Chopping board. You all just spoil each other like this.
How's it going, Duane?
It's going. The paper's going. As the show. Have to keep it going until the wood plastic.
Can I just have one with dry one this head so I can light this one?
Some wood says to catch fire. That's all.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oof.
Something happened, yeah.
Oof.
Using this opportunity to make holes at the bottom of his.
Oh, of his pot plant pots. Mr. MacKenzie is, of course, a man of many skills. He was our woodwork and metalwork teacher. So you usually do this over a gas stove? Just heat up
Yes,
what,
yes.
a nail or just this thing?
This
My
there's a small
goodness, Mr. MacKenzie. We should have a show. Mr. MacKenzie's tips and tricks. Well, Mr. MacKenzie, you were a woodworking, metalworking teacher.
one. Yeah. All right, Duane.
Fantastic. Mr. MacKenzie's making holes at the bottom of all his pot plant pots. And this is called multitasking. Using a Lovo. The heat and fire. Woof, look at that. To do very practical things. Kill two birds with one of many Lovo stones. Fantastic. It has to be said that preparing a Lovo is not as simple as just having a barbecue in the backyard. There is a lot of work involved in this. Okay. I was just saying earlier that this takes a lot of preparation. It's not as simple as, an Australian backyard barbecue. Because now, I thought everything else was hard. The cutting of the coconut, the scraping of the coconut, the preparing. Whoa. I was also, my husband, Duane asked me if this was my first Lovo, and much to my shame, yes it is. Although I've eaten Lovo cooked food numerous times, and of course seen the, the hospitality ones, the hotel guests, etc. But I've never actually seen it like this, just in the backyard. And I think I was the one that said, "Ooh, let's do a Lovo." Oh my goodness. I did not realize. So darling, what is this you're doing?
It's kind of the heat from the stone is
Cooking it?
cooking it, also
Or bringing out the...
extracting the cream.
Right,
almost.
right. So it's
I think,
pressing.
yeah.
It's actually chemically inducing a press. Or you're going to be doing the press, the second part of this press, right? When I say chemically, I mean the organic way. The heat, the stone, because that's organic material. And that's cooked. Does the stone, do we know, does it heat up throughout? Of course it would, right?
Yeah.
It's porous. Wow.
Right, please leave them there.